Hello, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Capcom vs Konami 3. It's time to play the next game on the list, 1941 Counterattack for the arcade. This is a game that I have done numerous times on the channel, either as a pre-recorded let's play or as part of a live stream. So you should know, the ones who have been like long enough on the channel know this game well enough. That's my guess. And as far as I know, this one is the third game on the 1940 series. This one came out in 1990. It's technically the sequel to 1943, even though I don't know if it's a good idea to call them sequels. I guess it's the next game on the series, let's put it that way. And as opposed to 1942 and 43, you can already tell the difference here. We already have a lot different level design. It's not just a monochrome background with the same type of enemies spawning again and again. Here we already have different environments, different stages, different enemy types, and obviously bosses, which is a thing that pretty much by the end of the 80s was already established as a standard for pretty much all of these vertical shoot 'em ups. Not only Capcom's, but also from other companies like Namco or Sega or Taito actually developed a few shoot 'em ups at that time that started to introduce bosses at the end of the stages. I ended up getting this missile. I didn't want to. I preferred the laser if you ask me, but it is what it is. So as you can see, I have vitality down there. That's my health. I have 2 out of 4 possible health points. And you can use bombs here. The thing is that every time you use a bomb, you lose a point of health. I think I touched the wall. That's why I lost my health so quickly. And it makes that annoying noise, which is very typical of Capcom games at the time. That whenever you are short in health, it makes some alarm noise that it's not very pleasant to the ears. So is this the boss? I think it is the boss. I remember I played like another version to this for the arcade, or another region. I think this is the world region. I think I played the USA version of it, and I think the first stage was different from this one. They just like changed the order of the levels. Not that the levels themselves like change in between versions. But I remember this one being stage 2 instead of stage 1. Anyway, we have victory scene, very similar to 1943 with, you know, accuracy percentages, little picture of you winning. Fortified zone. So this one doesn't take away the laser, but you get some sort of option. It's not quite an option as such, but it kind of works like that because you get a little shadow that allows you to like shoot more lasers apparently. So it covers more space. So yeah, in that other version that I'm referring to, I'm pretty sure it's the American one. There is no like level list like it appeared at the beginning of stage 1 and now in between stages. So I didn't even know until recently, I would say a couple of years ago, when I saw some streamer, arcade game streamer on Twitch, playing this game, and then I noticed, okay, this didn't appear in the versions I played. That whole list and the order of levels was different. I mean, those who are more like hardcore arcade game fans, such as myself, and a lot of people I know, especially some specific Twitch streamers that are completely dedicated to arcades or big fans of arcade games from the 80s and 90s, and they play them all the time, and they know the regional differences between the versions. It's kind of cool because sometimes you deal with several levels, traps, enemies, endings that change in between versions or regions. I mean, those who are more enthusiastic about this, can get some replay value out of playing certain games. Okay, if you destroy all of these red ships, as you can see, I got blue POW, which is basically my full health getting back, I think. Back to being in danger, and just as I was getting my little power back, well, since now I got a power item with full health, basically that gets me 50,000 points. For those who still cared about points in 1990, at that time, I think it was all about like enjoying new types of levels and such more than just trying to score high. Okay, the rocket. I remember the rocket level being stage 3 in the other version. I know they put it as stage 2. So you have to destroy each side first, then you focus on the middle. I think that's how it works, from what I remember. That still hurt me. I could have just got away. Alright, I can't destroy that. Okay, he can actually time out, and he can end up escaping. I don't think I've ever had that problem of the boss escaping and basically failing the mission. Oh wait, there's more, right? Okay, I didn't remember this boss being this long, honestly. I guess what I have to do is stay away from the jet. It doesn't even shoot. Right, we got turrets on the sides though. Okay. Oh yeah, you keep increasing your military ranks. The Leviathan, that's the stage 1. This is the stage 1 that I remember. Okay, these are the real options. The baby ships, as I always call them. Super funny name. Original, do not steal. Okay, I apparently increased my total health 1 point. Oh yeah, you can actually charge. There's a charge attack, I forgot about that. And apparently you don't have to like level up in order to be able to do this. You don't sacrifice health either. Okay, let's see what the blue one... Yeah, it does give you full health points. Okay, here comes the one that I remember as the first boss. Instead of using bombs, let's use some charge attacks in order to make the battle faster. I lost the babies, but I killed the boss super quickly. See, that's why it doesn't make any sense that this is the third boss instead of the first one. Even my accuracy percentages increased a lot. Okay, the city, second to last stage. Okay, I'm giving the shadow. I would prefer the babies. We have the ships. But it is an enhancement nonetheless. I'm doing the full playthrough on a single video. Back then I remember doing always like a two-part thing. Honestly, it's a short enough game. It won't last more than 20 minutes. I didn't want to change weapons here. Yeah, this stage is cool looking. Spaces are super tight. Not as tight as your, you know, mom jokes, of course. Never get old. Charge attack is a little different depending on the current weapon you have. Okay, I'm tempted to get a POW. Actually, I can get it now. But what I want is the laser. Okay, this one doesn't give me the laser. It will continue to provide the missile. Alright, it allows diagonal shots, which is interesting in parts like this. The POW is going off screen. I don't want it to go off screen, but doesn't matter. Okay, it followed me. Okay, this actually is very good. It destroys the buildings. That's the cool part of this. Despite the tight spaces, they're not always full of enemies. Oh, cow! Cow is a classic in Capcom games, especially shoot 'em ups. Gives you points, gives you the puntos. So are we in France all of a sudden? Back to the laser. Even though I was enjoying this other weapon, regardless. Yeah, the boss, as I thought, is this big ass tank. I still have the shadow enhancement. I can use bombs even if I want to. So charge attacks it is. I died. Okay. I feel like the laser is not only a weapon that covers a lot of space, but also a powerful one. That's why I feel like I am destroying the bosses faster. Lieutenant Colonel. Air battle. Okay, this is like second to last stage, rather. Oh, I lost my enhancement. Yeah, you can definitely tell when you have the shadow thing or this side ships. I think I like the shadow better. It feels like there's more shots on screen than these three. This one covers a lot, yes, but I feel like the other one is more practical. And since, okay, I guess the vitality increase has to do with the rank increase that I'm obtaining as I am beating the levels. It would make sense. There's a classical shoot 'em ups. Further levels, you get a spam of enemies coming from behind. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Yasishi! I guess the Yasishi is for full health. So what's the difference with the other item? Yeah, way too many enemies. That was the first bomb I ever used in the entire run, I think. Oh yes, side ships again. Oh yeah, I forgot about these ones. They explode and split into multi-directional bullets. Actually, the missiles that they shoot do that. Okay. This is very similar to the Leviathan guy. More aggressive. It includes the flames. The flamethrower from the tank. Despite all the health that I got by default, I get hit more often too. Spam, 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 spam. I have to use the little invincibility frames that I've got. Okay, that was not the final level, but now we have the final battle incoming. But I don't remember if there is an actual full level before the boss or we immediately go for the boss. Gotha. I think we actually have a level. Oh, there we go. Way too many enemies for my taste. Now, the only problem I see with these side ships is that basically your hitbox increases times 3. So you get more exposed of getting hit and losing them like in no time. This counts as a mini boss. I already lost my side ships. Emptiness. Okay, here we go. Oh no, this is a regular weapon. It's basically a downgrade. Yeah, I got the shadow, but still have the default weapon. I want to change it. I don't know if I wanted to change to this. Yeah, no, I got the spread attack, but still not as powerful. Okay, probably for this section is useful. Probably the missiles will be more useful here, especially the charge version. Okay, actually the missiles were working now. Even with the Vulcan attack. Well, I lost the side ships. We're penetrating into the enemy base. Laser! But this is definitely not enough. Way too many enemies behind me. Bomb is, I think, the way to handle things. Same here. This is probably for full health. I don't know why I went for it. Ended up losing the credit. Okay, once you insert another coin, basically you get the shadow thing. As a freebie. I don't want side ships. This is definitely better. Okay, change it to the missile. This is fine. I'm not sure if either this or the laser is more powerful. Back to the laser. The advantage of this shadow thing is that apparently your hitbox is just the main ship. Yeah, I knew this. Yeah, she. Yes, she. Shit, how do you say it? Yachishi or Yashichi. But you know what I meant. That item also gives you full health. There's another mini boss. There we go. I think now we are getting close to the coast. That's where the final boss is waiting for us. But no, there is another section before. There was no need to use a bomb in a place like that, but anyway, I did it. Oops. I see she again. I wanted to get the laser, not this, but this is okay. Anything is better than the Vulcan. That's for sure. Right, change the music. Yeah, it's time for the final boss. Well, I believe this is the second to last boss. It's very similar to the rocket. You destroy the sides. You know, everything is a weak point, but you can destroy like the sides first. Probably if I used the laser, I would have won this battle already. Yeah, you just need to destroy the sides, and that's how you get rid of that part of the boss. Okay, so the final boss was hidden inside that thing. I won the laser. This could end up being a super short battle, and basically the main difficulty to this is the flame, or yeah, whatever he's shooting, or a laser or something. Okay, he got away from me. That gave me plenty of time and space to destroy the shit out of him. So that's the game, everybody. 1941. Nice little game. It took 25 minutes. A little bit more than I thought. But this is fun. I like it. I am more of a fan of 19XX. About 1944, I have some like mixed opinions. I still like it a bit more than this game in particular, but this one is it's good fun. It's less monotonous than the first two games of the series, 1942 and 1943. It's got more variety of bosses, enemies, locations. Music is an aspect that really doesn't make a difference. It does make a difference in 19XX, yes, that's for sure. That game has outstanding soundtrack. This one, easily forgettable, but it's a nice average game. Probably lesser known than the other 1940 games, 42, 43, or even XX. This came out in between all of those hits. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy this episode. I don't really know what game comes next in the series. I'm gonna put my name. Will they have enough time? Yes. Children Retro Gamer. Kind of curious to see the Capcom logo as we know it, but in different colors. That was before actually they made it yellow, like it has been for years until now. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.